How are you today?
Very well, ma'am.
Very good. As we begin our today's activity, let us pause for a moment and ask for the divine providence, for the enlightenment, wisdom, and understanding for all of us. May I request anyone to volunteer and lead the prayer.
Ma'am.
Okay?
Our Father who art in heaven,
Hallowed be your name, your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. And not bring us to test, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Son, Lord, amen.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ruby. And now, please take your seats. And I have a rules for you. If you have your phones, can you turn off? And please do not answer in chorus. Once I call your name, you can answer.
Yes, ma'am, okay.
Am I clear?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
But allow me first to introduce myself. By the way, I'm Richiludi Auman, at 24 years old, residing at Barangay Gracia, Taguluan, Misamis Oriental. And I'm your instructor in TLE, which is the Technology, Livelihood, and Education. So now, class, remember that this environment plays a significant role in ensuring that business can remain successful throughout the changing times. Then, market or the marketing has a big role in the field of business.
then why, ma'am?
Okay, because in any business, it is important to be aware of the actions and strategies or techniques of your business or your competitors. A business environment enables firms to analyze their competitors, strategies, and actions. Understanding the importance of the business environment will help to seek more business opportunities. And it's very important to know the strategies, the techniques of your competitors as one of your end goals will be reached. Then market or the marketing helps you to sell your products or services. The bottom line of the business is to make money, and marketing is an essential channel to reach your end goals. A while ago I said that through the help of the environment and the market will help you to reach your end goals or the goals of your business. And now class, let me ask you in your own idea, what do you mean by environment and market in the field of business? Anyone? Okay, Miss Banaga?
For me, ma'am, environment and marketing has a big role in business.
Nice, very well said. And now, what is environment? As you can see in this picture, there are customers and there are a sales lady in the store. It is a food house, a food establishment example. Okay, environment. Environment is appropriate for a business. A careful study of the environment should be done because it affects the sales of the items. It is very important. What items do you think will satisfy the needs and wants of your customers? As an employer, you have to focus what is the techniques and strategies on how you can get or how you can know the wants and needs of your clients or your customers. And environment can assess whether or not there is a market for the products to be offered. Scanning the environment is done by the gathering information about the probable customers, competitors, and suppliers. And there are factors affecting the success of the food business and sales of food. As you can see, there are 5. The first one is capital. The second one is the markets. The third one is the lifestyle type of job and other sources of livelihood of the probable consumers. The fourth one is the types of business in the area. And the last one is the manpower. Why is it that capital can affect your business? Because money is an important factor in putting a business. How can you put a business? How can you build a business without your capital, without your money? So, that is important, the capital or the money. Then the second one is the markets. The food entrepreneur should ask himself, are there enough consumers in the area where the food establishment is to be put up? So we should think that in that area, your consumers will be satisfied of what are your products or what are the foods you are going to sell. Because during your markets, you will know everything. You will know your competitors' capabilities, and you will know the consumer's capabilities. Then the third one is the lifestyle type of the job and other sources of livelihood of the probable consumers. So, what kind of food is needed by the probable consumers? Example of this is at the street foods of the plaza. So the employers there, they are going to think that is the Probean good for the consumers, that the Quick is good for the consumers. So they are always think that they will be going to have a profit. Then the fourth one is the types of the business in the area. So observe all the types of establishments in the area such as food chains, computer shops, offices, schools, and hospitals. So types of business in the area. So you have to think also what type of the business you are going to build in your area, in your own barangay. So an example of this is in your own barangay. So in your own barangay, there's a lot of food establishments. So what you are going to do now that there's already a food establishments there. So you have to think another business. What kind of business do you want to do? So number 5 is the manpower. In putting up a food business, it would be useful to look for the good cooks and efficient waiters who are willing to do their share and to accept change. So, manpower. Without manpower, without the employer will not having the good profit, because manpower has a big impact in your food establishment or in your own business. Because as you can see there, good cooks and efficient waiters who are willing to do their share. So, as an employee, you have to do your task. You have to do your best to make a profit so that your employer will be happy with what you have done. So, those are the factors affecting the success of the food business. So, next is the SWOT. What is SWOT? S stands for strengths, W stands for weaknesses, O for opportunities, T for the threats. So what is strengths? Refer to strong points. It is a characteristic of a business which give it advantages over its competitors. So, what are your strengths? So, kung sa Tagalog pa, ano ang nakakalamang sa iyo na wala sa mga competitors mo? So, you have to think it. Your techniques and strategies. Then, the weaknesses include possible problems during the actual operation. So, in the actual operation, hindi natin maiiwasan na you have a problem. You will encounter different problems like your manpower, like your capital, your stocks, your consumers. So, you have to think. Those are the some weaknesses that you have to think. Then, the opportunities. Things that can help improve business. So you have to think some improvement or some techniques that it will improve your business. Or elements in a company's external environment that allow it to formulate and implement strategies to increase profitability. So in the near future, you are going to build a business. Someday, somehow, you have to think that opportunities is very important also if you are going to build a business. Then the fourth one is possible causes of troubles, particularly in the environment or the elements in the external environment that could be endanger the integrity and the profitability of the business. You have to think it also. This is an example of SWOT analysis of the food establishment. The strengths. You have to have a loyal employees, a well-trained team, many customers, happy and satisfied employees, and a good location of the business. So, these are the 5 examples to have a food establishment in the field of strengths. Then, the second one is weaknesses. Lack of technical ability, poor human relations, limited space, poor location, lack of customer care. So, these are the weaknesses if you're going to build a food establishment. Then, the third is the opportunities. the new food offerings, the affordable food items are included. So, if you have food and you sell it with not good quality, so the customers will be get angry or will not satisfied with your quality. Then the quality of food served as meat is maintained. So you have to maintain it in order for you to have a customer or a satisfied customers. Then the treats, the opening of new food establishment in the area. So you have to think also. Then number 2 is the satisfied employee. So you have to satisfy your employee in order for you to be satisfied with your employees. Then and now class, I have questions for you. I have 3 questions that you are going to answer, but you can answer if you will raise your hands. The first question is, define environment. Anyone? Hey, Miss Luab, please stand. What is environment?
So, environment is appropriate for business. Then, for environment, we need a careful study. Then we need to categorize what items we think will satisfy the needs and wants of the customers. And we need to scan environment for us to have some gathering of important details and for us to know our customers, competitors, and suppliers. That's all.
Thank you. Then question number 2 is, identify or recite the factors that affecting the success of the food business. Anyone? Okay, Mr. Bote, please stand.
Factors affecting the success of the food business sales for food is number 1 is the capital, 2 markets, 3 the lifestyles, type of job, and other source of livelihood of the total consumers. Number 4 is types of business in the area, and last by manpower.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bote. And the last one is, can you enumerate the SWOT? What is SWOT stands for? Anyone? Okay, please stand.
SWOT stands for strengths refer to strong point. Weakness includes possible problems during the actual operation. Opportunities, things that can help improve business. Threats, possible cause of troubles, particularly in the environment.
Okay, thank you, class. So, as a general, environment is done by gathering important about the probable consumers or the customers, the competitors, and the suppliers. SWOT analysis is a helpful guide in assessing the profitability of the food business or your own business. Then, there are some factors affecting the success of your food business. There are 5: the capital, the markets, the lifestyle, type of the job, other sources of livelihood of the probable consumers, the types of the business in the area, and the manpower. Then, there are this, so, then next is SWOT stands for strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. Then, class, just a short review of what you have learned in this lesson. Can you get one sheet piece of paper? And please answer the following. Number 1, what is market? Number 2, define SWOT. Number 3, what is environment in the business? Number 4, discuss the importance of the SWOT. I will give you a few minutes to answer that. Okay, class. Those who have done, please pass your paper.
Isa, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, class. So, in your activity sheet, I want you to make a SWOT analysis for eatery in your own barangay. This is your assignment, class. But you have to submit it next meeting. Then, class, do you have any questions or clarifications?
And so far, none.
Okay, class. If it's done, let us pray. Anyone who would like to volunteer? Anyone? Just raise your hands. Okay, Mr. Bode, please stand up. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for mom and my classmates.
Amen.
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 Okay, class, you may go now and see you next meeting.
Goodbye!